Understanding the classification and nomenclature of living organisms. In this video, we are going to learn what classification of organisms is, taxonomy, types of classification system, nomenclature of living organisms, and the characteristics of humans that make us primates. We humans find it very useful to categorize things. It helps us to form a cognitive framework of understanding complexity, even if that framework is imperfect. We are not always 100% correct in our assessments of how to categorize, but in the world of science, it is an ever-improving process. What is classification? In biology, classification is the process of arranging organisms, both living and extinct, into groups based on similar characteristics. The science of naming and classifying organisms is called taxonomy. What is taxonomy? Taxonomy is a scientific discipline which names, describes, and groups organisms based on shared traits or characteristics. This includes morphological, structural characteristics, the genetic information of the organism, and evolutionary relationships with other species. The term, taxonomy, is derived from the Greek words, taxis meaning, arrangement, and nomos meaning, law. Taxonomy is organized using different levels, which progressively become less comprehensive but more specific to the type of organism. The subject of taxonomy is important because it helps in studying and analyzing all species more closely and also gaining a better understanding of biodiversity. Types of classification system. Based on the types of system of classification, organisms are classified into the following kingdoms. 1. Two-kingdom classification system. In the year 1758, Carl von Linné, common called Carolus Linnaeus, the father of taxonomy system, divided all the living organisms into two kingdoms. These are Plantae and Animalia. Features of kingdom Plantae. The significant features of the organisms classified under kingdom Plantae are as follows. A. They have a cell wall. B. A big central vacuole is present. C. Autotrophic mode of nutrition. D. Reserve food is starch. E. The response to external stimuli is slow. F. No locomotion is seen except in some lower algae. G. Plantae absorbs inorganic nutrients from outside. H. They experience unlimited growth but have well-defined growing points. I. There aren't any excretory organs, nervous system, sense organs and muscular system. Features of kingdom Animalia. The features of the organisms classified under kingdom Animalia are as follows. A. The cell wall is absent. B. There are no inorganic crystals present in their cells. C. Central vacuole is absent. D. Locomotion is present. E. Excretory organs, nervous system and sense organs are present. F. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition is used. G. Reserve food is glycogen. H. Show quick response to external stimuli. I. Growth is limited and well-defined growing points are not present. J. The muscular system is present. 2. Three-kingdom classification system. In the year 1866, Ernst Haeckel classified living organisms into three kingdoms, i.e. Plantae, Protista, and Animalia. The new kingdom Protista included all those organisms which lack the capability of tissue differentiation. This group included algae, fungi, and protozoa. Later, kingdom Protista was reserved only for the unicellular organism. Limitations of three-kingdom classification system. A. No separation of prokaryotes and eukaryotes. B. Both unicellular and multicellular organisms are classified under Protista. 3. Four-kingdom classification system. In addition to Protista, Plantae and Animalia, the four-kingdom classification system included Monera. The studies with electron microscope made it clear that bacteria and related organisms have a different nuclear structure as compared to others. These are the prokaryotes. As a result of this, Herbert Faulkner Copeland in the year 1956 introduced the kingdom Monera. Fungi continued to remain with Plantae in this system. 4. Five-kingdom classification system. In the year 1969, this classification came into existence. R. H. Whitaker proposed this system. He created a separate group for fungi. The primary criterion for classification here were A. Cell structure, B. Reproduction, C. Modes of nutrition, D. Phylogenetic relationships, E. Thallus organization. The five-kingdom classification system is the most widely accepted system of classification. E. Six-kingdom classification system. Six-kingdom classification was given by Carl Woese. These six kingdoms are Kingdom Archaebacteria, Kingdom Eubacteria, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, Kingdom Plantae, and Kingdom Animalia. He placed Archaebacteria and Eubacteria under prokaryotes and rest of the four kingdoms Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia under eukaryote. Nomenclature of living organisms. The system of naming living organisms is called binomial nomenclature. This means that the scientific name of any organism will consist of two words. These words originate from the hierarchical system for classifying organisms from the most broad category to the most specific. It is also called the Linnean system because it was proposed by Carolus Linnaeus. The hierarchical system is as follows. A. Kingdom, B. Phylum, C. Class, D. Order, E. Family, F. Genus, G. Species. The broadest classification is kingdom while the most specific classification is species. Species are groups of organisms which are classified by their ability to mate and give birth to viable offspring. This means that their offspring are also capable of reproducing. Let's classify human using the hierarchical system above. You probably know that modern humans belong to the species Homo sapiens. 1. Kingdom. Humans are members of the animal kingdom. 2. Phylum. Chordata, because we have a backbone, is the phylum within the animal kingdom to which we belong. Other phyla within the animal kingdom are A. Echinodermata, exclusively marine organisms. Sea stars, sea cucumbers, sea urchins, sand dollars, and brittle stars are all examples of echinoderms. To date, no freshwater or terrestrial echinoderms are known. B. Mollusca, second largest animal phylum, with over 100,000 species. The mollusks include many familiar animals, including clams, snails, slugs, and squid, as well as some less familiar animals, like tusk shells and chitons. C. Annelida, also known as ringworms or segmented worms. They exist in various environments including marine waters, fresh waters and also in moist terrestrial areas. D. Arthropods, the largest phylum in the animal kingdom, which includes such familiar forms as lobsters, crabs, spiders, mites, insects, centipedes, and millipedes. About 84% of all known species of animals are members of this phylum. E. Porifera, comprises the sponges. Sponges are simple invertebrate animals that live in aquatic habitats. Although the majority of sponges are marine, some species live in freshwater lakes and streams. F. Platyhelminths, also known as flatworms. These are ecoelemates and they include many free-living and parasitic life forms. Examples include Planaria, Schistosoma, Fasciola and Taenia solium tapeworm. 3. Class, Mammalia, because we have hair and milk glands, is the class in which humans belong. Other classes in the animal kingdom are birds, fish, reptiles and amphibians. 4. Order, next you'll find us in primates because of our relatively large, complex brain and forward-facing eyes with overlapping fields of view that allow depth perception. Other primates include the great apes and monkeys. 5. Family. Humans are considered to be hominidae because of erect posture, bipedal locomotion, larger brains, and behavioral characteristics such as specialized tool use and, in some cases, communication through language. 6. Genus. Our genus is Homo, means human, or man, in Latin, which currently includes only humans, but used to include other species. 7. Species, and finally, our species is sapiens, means wise, in Latin, which only includes humans. Species is the most specific category. The gray wolf, for another example, is classified as follows. 1. Kingdom is Animalia. 2. Phylum is Chordata. 3. Class is Mammalia. 4. Order is Carnivora because of their large, sharp teeth, powerful jaws, and ability to prey on other animals. 5. Family is Canidae because of their deep-chested bodies and a long muzzle. 6. Genus is Canis because of their dog-like characteristics. Canis is a Latin word which means dog. 7. Species is Lupus because of its less pointed ears and muzzle, as well as a shorter torso and a longer tail. Therefore, the scientific name of the gray wolf is Canis lupus. The scientific names of living organisms are italicized or underlined separately. The genus name is written first, the first letter is always capitalized, while the species name follows the genus name, and the first letter is not capitalized. There is no exception to this rule. Humans as primates. Living members of the primate order include monkeys, apes, and humans, and any member of this order of mammals is called a primate. At some point in the distant past, humans shared ape-like ancestors with all these modern groups of primates. We share between 93% and almost 99% of our DNA sequences with them, providing hard evidence that we have relatively recent common ancestors. Primates are considered generalists among mammals. A generalist is an organism that can thrive in a wide variety of environmental conditions and make use of a variety of different resources, such as consuming many different types of food. Although primates exhibit a wide range of characteristics, there are several traits that are shared by most primates. Primate traits. Primates have 5 digits, fingers or toes, on each extremity, hand or foot. The fingers and toes have nails instead of claws and are covered with sensitive tactile pads. The thumbs, and in many species the big toes as well, are opposable, meaning they can be brought into opposition with the other digits, allowing both a power grasp and a precision grip. The primate body is generally semi-erect or erect, and primates have one of several modes of locomotion, including walking on all 4 legs, quadrupedalism, vertical clinging and leaping, swinging from branch to branch in trees, brachiation, or walking on 2 legs, bipedalism, the last of which applies only to human species today. The primate shoulder girdle has a collarbone, clavicle, which is associated with a wide range of motion of the upper limbs. Relative to other mammals, primates rely less on their sense of smell. They have a reduced snout and relatively small area in the brain for processing olfactory, odor information. Primates rely more on their sense of vision, which shows several improvements over that of other mammals. Most primates can see in color. Primates also tend to have large eyes with forward-facing placement in a relatively flat face. This results in an overlap of the visual fields of the 2 eyes, allowing stereoscopic vision, or 3-dimensional vision. Primates are noted for their relatively large brains, high degree of intelligence, and complex behaviors. The part of the brain that is especially enlarged in primates is the cerebrum, which analyzes and synthesizes sensory information and transforms it into motor behaviors appropriate to the environment. Primates tend to have longer lifespans than most other mammals. In particular, there is a lengthening of the prenatal period and the postnatal period of dependency of infants on adults, providing an extended opportunity for learning in juveniles. Most primates live in social groups. In fact, primates are among the most social of animals. Depending on the species, adult non-human primates may live in mated pairs or in groups of up to hundreds of members. And that brings us to the end of this biology tutorial. We hope you found the information helpful and engaging. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more biology enthusiasts like you. If you know someone who would benefit from this video, please share it with them. Let's spread the knowledge together. And for more exciting biology tutorials, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.